Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Nate with 7 Run Aquatics, and today I'm bringing you the second installation of my 3-part series, How to Breed Apistogrammas. Today we're going to be talking about spawning preparation, spawning itself, and after spawning. In the third and final video, we'll be talking about fry care and things of that nature. So let's go ahead and start this video off with talking about spawning preparation. So now that we've looked into tank setup, general water parameters, and learned how to select a pair, let's look at how we should prepare the pair for breeding. So while not essential, live and frozen foods such as brine shrimp or bloodworms along with a nutritious pellet will help fatten the pair up and help induce spawning. I tend to feed Southern Delight by Aquatic Support Systems. Their nano krill and small cichlid formula is by far one of the best foods I've ever used, and you guys should definitely go ahead and check them out. But brands like New Life Spectrum, Rapashi, and other good nutritious foods will work as well. So also you want to perform frequent water changes to make sure that your water conditions are ideal and that they're not stressed out or anything like that. And then also you'll notice that the male will begin chasing the female and showing off his finnage for her before spawning, and this process can lead to spawning, you know, that day, or it might take a little while. It really just depends on the type of apistogramma you have as well as the individual pair that you have. Generally speaking, tail whipping at one another is another sign. However, this can also just be aggression, so you kind of have to take it into context what's going on in your situation. And this should be monitored, as severe injury and death can even occur during the courting period. So definitely keep an eye on that, because we don't want to injure our apistos, or even worse, have them die on us. So when the female has agreed to mate with your male, she'll seek out a cave of sorts and she'll try to lure the male in, and I've seen the male do this as well. So make sure that you have several cave options for them, as this is where the eggs will likely be laid. However, they've been known to lay on leaves and on the underside of driftwood as well. So now that we've talked about a few general things as far as preparing for spawning, I'll just briefly go over the spawning itself, and then we'll talk about after spawning. So during spawning, the female will lay usually between 30 to 100 eggs. However, less or more has been reported. And the male will alternate with the female, fertilizing the eggs as she lays them on the surface of whatever cave you're using. This process can take a couple minutes, it can take an hour, and sometimes I've heard it taking a couple hours. So again, it just depends on your pair. So after your pair have spawned, 99% of the time the female will not let the male around after spawning, and she'll become super protective of her clutch of eggs. And during this time, you're going to want to watch aggression levels even more, and remove the male if aggression becomes too much during this time. You'll know if your eggs are fertilized because they'll turn a pinkish salmon color, and they'll hatch within 2 to 4 days after fertilization. After they hatch, the wrigglers, or wigglers as they're called, will have a yolk sac still attached to them, and the fry will feed off of this for an additional 2 to 4 days. Once the sac is used up, the fry will become free swimming and begin moving around the tank with the mother. So this video is going to be a little bit shorter. I left out some things. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a like as well, and give me a subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future. So with that said, I'd like to thank you guys for watching the second part in my 3-part series, How to Breed Apistogrammas. Thanks, and have a great day.